For years, gamers have been trusting Steam more than basically any other gaming platform on Earth, more than Xbox, more than PlayStation, more than Nintendo. But now, Valve has removed another game allegedly containing malware. Yes, you heard that right. And this one reportedly stole people's passwords, browser data, and crypto wallet information. And the scary part is that this might not have been some obvious scam game. The reports are claiming that hackers may have hijacked an already existing Steam developer account and transformed one of their legitimate games into a malware trap. And the situation is raising a bunch of bigger questions right now about whether Steam's massive open source approach is starting to become a security problem. Are there things that need to be changed about Steam's approach? Don't get me wrong, still a very respected, very awesome platform and company, but this is really not good. It's not contributing to a good situation because you see, this is not the first time this has even happened recently. I remember this. It was a little over a year ago in February of 2025. There was a game called Pirate Fee that was on Steam. And yeah, this was a random game that was basically caught installing password stealing malware, as it says here in this article. This was a free-to-play game, so it was easy just to add it to your library, download it, and, expect a game that's worthy of playing. But yeah, it installed malware, not good. And at the time, this felt like a weird isolated incident. I don't think it was the absolute first time a Steam game had malware, but it really had not been like a huge thing to my knowledge when this happened. This was a free game. It seemed to be a low quality asset flip type of game. Malware was found inside of it, and I will say Valve removed it like pretty much right away when it was reported. But since then, there have been other projects that have come up, and reportedly they have had some malware in it. But this one seems to be a big one, and some people are now, as I said, kind of talking about the bigger picture here. What does Steam need to do to make sure that this is not going to be a problem that continues going forward? So getting right to it, this is from PCGuide.com. This is one of several articles talking about this. Valve removes free horror game from Steam after players discover it contains malware that steals your data. So I have this linked in the description. There's a lot of detail here. It's very well written. It says every month, over 1,000 new games land on Steam. Many of them are harmless indie projects or small experimental titles. However, on rare occasions, one may slip through that turns into a complete nightmare for players. That is sort of what happened with a free horror game called Beyond the Dark. So it says Valve has now removed it from Steam after it was discovered to contain malware designed to steal personal data and cryptocurrency. The interesting part of this mishap is that it was previously a different game entirely, which may have helped dupe players and Valve. The malicious actor hijacked an existing Steam title rather than trying to publish something brand new. So I will say this is all alleged right now. Steam has not come out and announced this. It's not official as of right now, but there are a ton of reporting parties on this. It does seem to be the case, and the game has now been removed. I will say this video right here, this is a 14-minute video. I have linked this in the description. This is kind of, I believe, what really blew the lid off on this. Basically, this person, Eric Parker, yeah, he installs this game himself, and he discovers that, yes, there is malware, and it seems to be within the very files of the game itself. It's not something that needs some deep access to your computer to be malicious and to be dangerous. This is just a normal application running on your computer that it looks like has some malware on it. So more info on what the game was and what it is now. It says the game was originally called Rodent Race. However, someone reportedly hijacked the developer's Steam account and quickly transformed it into Beyond the Dark. So they changed the game's name, the screenshots, and other store details. So it says, as Steam does not fully verify every patch made to every game, the modified version was reportedly able to go live without raising immediate red flags. Now it says a disclaimer on the store notes that all game art and logos were AI generated before being manually modified. It says, we imagine that AI may have been used to speed up the transformation process. This basically means that whoever uploaded this malware update may have used AI to create maybe some fake images and screenshots of a game. Now it says what's interesting is that while the game itself often crashed during launch, the malicious software continued running quietly in the background. The malware allegedly searched for cryptocurrency wallet browser extensions, including MetaMask, before connecting to external servers and downloading additional additional tools. These tools were reportedly capable of stealing browser info, passwords, and crypto wallet data. So the game might crash, it might look broken, oh well, we'll move on, but the dangerous part may, already be running in the background without the people even knowing it. Very scary stuff. So we can look at the game right now. Yeah, Beyond the Dark, I think just about a day ago it was at very positive reviews. Now it's mixed. I'm sure like tomorrow or the next day it's going to be negative. But yeah, you can see it released like a year and a half ago, December 28, 2024. The developer and publisher are literally called Beyond the Dark. I don't think that was their name before this alleged hack. And when I click on both of those developer and publisher pages, it just goes to nothing. I have linked this game in the description, and I feel safe doing that too because you can see the game is just no longer available for download at all. Valve definitely got the reports, and again, they were very quick to remove this game. We already got some bad reviews coming in, which is honestly a good thing for anybody who may have downloaded this game for free, maybe yesterday or the day before. Hopefully they see stuff like this. We see malware steals crypto wallet from browsers. If you ran this game, assume all of your accounts are compromised. I'm not laughing at the situation, I'm just laughing at the thought of, unfortunately, somebody who downloaded it reading that and just thinking, oh man, what did I get myself into? Obviously, it's a terrible situation. I certainly wish everybody the best who actually did download and hopefully did not play this game, but this is definitely raising some eyebrows, and it's definitely a cause for some questions or maybe some concern here, definitely, because what is going on? I mean, obviously Steam, I'll just say it, I mean, I still think they are like the best video game company in the world. They very much care about their customers. I don't think there is any doubt about that at all, but clearly this is a problem. We had the big thing with Pirate Fee about a year and a half ago, and now this, and it sounds like there were some games in between. I just did some digging too. This is legitimately, by the way, a thing that the FBI is investigating. This right here is directly from FBI.gov. They have a whole page on this. Seeking victim information in Steam malware investigation. They're actually conducting an investigation on this. It says the FBI Seattle division is seeking to identify potential victims installing Steam games embedded with malware. The FBI believes the threat actor primarily targeted users between the time frame of May 2024 and January 2026. In the investigation, several games have been identified to include Block Blasters, Chemia, Dashverse/-FPS, Lampy, Lunara, Pirate Fee, as I said, and Tokenova. So there's a ton of these games that allegedly had malware. It says if you and or your minor dependents were victimized from installing one of these games or have info relevant to this investigation, please fill out this short form, and I do have this linked in the description. What I do find interesting is that they identify a threat actor, not actors. It doesn't sound like multiple people. It sounds like maybe they think this was all one individual that installed this malware on these games. Their investigation is also from May 2024 to January 2026. So, is this something that is also connected? Is this maybe something that was done by the same alleged threat actor? Are they now going to include this game in their investigation that they're doing? A lot of questions here, and of course, how is Steam going to respond? I'm sure they know that this is a problem that has to be addressed. It will be very interesting to see what happens going forward.